First Ladies Luncheon. This is the first time I'm aware of it being connected with the Climate Week. So that's a nice twist to it.
It seems like this is where fashion is going, hopefully becoming a little bit more sustainable, as it's one of the more difficult sectors to decarbonize. So it looks as though there is a recognition and an interest in supporting fashion moving into a greener future. How do you feel about that?
I couldn't agree with you more, having been in the fashion industry my whole life. I created Fashion Week in New York and ran it for 20 years and ran the CFDA for 10 years. And I'm still very involved in the industry and sustainability and circularity and trying to educate people how to be sustainable is a priority. And it couldn't be a more important issue for the industry to address. So the more attention that events like this and everything happening this week brings that to the table is very important.
So as somebody who's not in the fashion world at all, I really appreciate you taking the time to explain that. We have people tuning in from all over the United States and around the world that care about fashion, of course, but really are tuning in for Climate Week New York and caring about climate. So bridging kind of the climate and fashion divide, I think, will help accelerate some of the solutions that we're seeing. So what are you most excited about that's coming out of the fashion sector that you're keeping an eye on?
Well, I was at an event last night which was all about the earth and how important sustaining the right earth is because of the cotton and what the cotton grows. And cotton is probably 30% of all fashion merchandise and is one of the biggest polluters. So, I mean, all of it is very connected, and it's about information and educating people. And the consumers need to be educated, and they need to make decisions with their credit cards in their pockets and ask the right questions when they're buying things so that they can control the dialogue, because that's the end run.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's brilliant. And so for somebody who's had such a long career in fashion, incredible. You kicked off Fashion Week. You CFDA, even a non-fashionista knows what that is. So thank you for all of your contributions to the creative sector. Where can creatives play a bigger role in the climate conversation, just the global conversation?
Oh, I think that there's no end to how many organizations and groups there are that are focusing on this. You know, you just have to get on that computer and on your iPhone and find the one that talks to you, that you believe, you know, that you want to help in your community or your state, and you have to vote for people who believe that there really is a climate crisis and that this is really an issue that must be addressed. And that you have to do at the voting box this November.
As a surrogate for the Harris campaign, I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much for that.
We're rooting.
Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy this afternoon.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, welcome to the green carpet at the Fashion for Development First Ladies Luncheon. And we are here at New York Climate Week, and it's the United Nations General Assembly. Please, for our audience, just say your name and your affiliation.
Hi, my name is Mei Xu, and I'm the founder of a very new sustainability fragrance company called Blue Me. We're already at Bloomingdale's and Saks because from the very beginning when we develop our product, we want to make sure that 100% of the product is refillable. In our industry, glasses and bottles are disposed every day, and we want to make sure that people can refill it. And this is the first company that actually does that. We also work with a lot of developing countries to source raw materials for our product.
Okay, that's absolutely incredible. As somebody who's a scientist and very much in the climate space, this is what I've been looking for, is the crossover between beauty and climate. So it looks like you're developing a product that is a beauty product that is truly good for the planet as well. And is that what I'm smelling on you?
Yes.
Because it smells brilliant too. It's not just good for the planet, but it's excellent. You can't smell it through the through the screen, but it smells great.
The name Blue Me really stands to talk about a moment for me. So often, women take care of everything. They take care of their husband, their children, yet they don't have time for themselves. So our whole fragrance collection is about using fragrance to give you different wellness benefit, from focus to balance to being able to feel romantic. So the fragrances are formulated in a way to lift you up emotionally. But the packaging and all the product, the bottles are all reusable so that you no longer have to feel guilty while you indulge.
Okay, fantastic. So what brings you to this particular event, the First Ladies Luncheon?
Well, my good friend Yusai, who is always part of the champion for sustainability and fashion and development, invited me. And I'm also here for the Coterie Show, which is our fashion show of it for wholesale business.
Well, have an amazing time. Is there anything you're really excited about today or you're hoping to see come out of this luncheon?
Well, I think that fashion and the First Ladies event focusing on sustainability is so important. Our industry have to change, and it's possible. We showed as a small business how you can do it, not as an afterthought, but at the very beginning of product development. Thank you for your time too.
Thank you, appreciate you. Okay, why is it looking funny? It's better lighting. Okay, got it. Hi. And just please move a little bit to the left. Welcome to the green carpet at the First Ladies Luncheon. We're here during New York Climate Week. It's the United Nations General Assembly. So please, for our audience tuning in the US and all around the world, state your name and your affiliation.
Sure. Amy Green. My foundation is the Green Vision, and I'm here to obviously support this wonderful event, and I am getting the 2024 Eco Award.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So tell us a little bit about where fashion and climate and sustainability collides from your viewpoint.
Right. Well, I think it's very important. I'm an ambassador for many organizations, and the first and foremost is being mindful about what you wear, what you eat, what you do for our climate, and sustainability is one of the key factors because we all need to be really mindful of what we do on an everyday basis. So.
And what are you hoping to come out of your participation in this luncheon? Obviously awareness, you're getting recognized, and that's building more awareness around the issues that you're describing. What would be success to you?
Success is for people to understand the great need for conscious behavior when it comes to climate change, when it comes to our world and our planet. I think everyone can relate. They have daughters, granddaughters, and we want the future to be bright for our children, and I think it's so important, but we have to take steps now.
And tell us a little bit more about what we're going to hear when they describe you receiving this award.
Well, I've been down this journey for quite a while in conservation, and I've been an ambassador for many organizations. I just joined Planetary Guardians, which is a remarkable organization, and they're working on all aspects of climate change. So I think I'm an advocate. I think I'm the person that would like to see real change, and I'll do anything to make it happen.
They're a partner of ours as well, so we will be amplifying the content from Planetary Guardians this week alongside Fashion for Development, so that's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting that amazing nonprofit. And ultimately, do you think we are going to be able to succeed? Will we overcome the climate crisis?
I think absolutely. We are in an extreme time crunch, and it's very urgent that we all take action. But I think if we collaborate and we educate and we work together, we can actually make huge changes.
Well, thank you, Amy Green. Thank you for being such a strong advocate of fashion, the future, and the planet. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Hello, hello. How are you? Good, thank you. This is perfect. Good. So it is New York Fashion, one more time. Welcome to the green carpet. It is Climate Week New York. It's the United Nations General Assembly, and you are at the First Ladies Luncheon. So tell us, what brought you to this event? Oh, and your name and affiliation for our audience that's tuning in from the United States and all around the world.
My name is Princess Lackaroo, and I am an entrepreneur in entertainment and in education surrounding self-empowerment, women's empowerment, and LGBTQ empowerment. I have been working with Evie for the past few years, and I provided entertainment for the gala last night, and a couple years ago I brought a big flower extravaganza. So we've been working together for a few years, and that's what brought me here. But I really do feel strongly about this event and the values of sustainable fashion, and as an entertainer and as an entrepreneur and also as a vegan, I always consider whether all the things that I need to make my business run are really helping the planet, and if they're not, then I feel like I'm not being a responsible business owner. So I try my best to consider all factors.
So you're talking about as an individual, as a creative, as a business owner, you are being conscious about the choices that you make and how you're communicating those choices to wider audiences. Tell us a little bit about the role that creatives can play in this space.
Well, I feel when you have a platform and you have an audience, when you have a fan base, you can share so many things with the world, and you can also influence people. People look up to you, and I feel like when people look up to you, that's a responsibility. You have a responsibility to have your values at the forefront of everything that you're doing, and because you can influence change that way. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm just one individual, what can I possibly do to make a difference in this world? But for instance, through my events, I always try to have vegan food, and one of my favorite things is, showing meat eaters how great vegan food can taste, and just, not in a way of being like, you should be vegan because, but just like, here, try this. By the way, it's vegan and it's healthy and it's good for you, and just seeing the way people will open their minds when just being introduced to something new is something I find a lot of joy in.
That's really smart. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, but it's very aligned to behavioral science. If you actually share common values with somebody and understand where their limitations are and create exposure that's organic and natural, you bring them over to behavioral change. So well done. Sorry, that's the behavioral scientist in me.
I love that. Well, I'm glad to know that as a dance educator, I work in, I teach a style called whacking, which comes from the LGBTQ community from the 70s, and it's all about being yourself, accepting yourself. So through the dance, I know that, and I've experienced that, and I've seen people's lives change just by finding a community where you can be one, where you can be yourself, where you can be accepted for everything that you are. So I've seen behavioral science work in that way, but it's good to know that it works.
Underscoring all of your tactics, and
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy. It looks like you performed last night. Today you will be performing?
Today, last night I choreographed the dance performance last night, and today I'm just hanging out and meeting people and connecting with all the wonderful, like-minded women and men here today.
So enjoy your afternoon. Have a blast. It's well deserved. Enjoy the vegan cuisine as well.
I love the vegan cuisine. Thank you so much for that.
Please just be careful here.
Thank you.
Please just be careful. Translator.
I speak English,
Okay.
but then your question sometimes not understand. So
Understood.
translate.
Okay. Switch them? Can you switch?
Oh, sure. I'll stand here.
It's okay. We are at the green carpet at New York Climate Week, and it's also the United Nations General Assembly. And thank you for joining me on the carpet today. Please state your name and affiliation for our audience that is tuning in.
My name is Yogumata Keikaikawa. I went to Himalaya, deep Himalaya. I practice deep meditation, ultimate samadhi. I done ultimate samadhi. Buddhism say ultimate samadhi like enlightenment to the enlightenment.
So your work in enlightenment is bridging the gap between fashion and climate. Can you talk to us a little bit about where you fall in the climate and fashion space?
環境とクライメットの中の先生はどう思いますか？
Now our mind always busy, so many desire, angry, if angry, to atmosphere, to vibration, to much become dirty. So we need to always love and peace. So environment, if very peace and people not fight each other, sending love and forgiveness. That we need to now inside change. Now inside too much confusing. Many sadness carrying, anger coming, too much ego strong to fighting. So we need to harmonize ourselves and nature. We are not part of nature. We need to change inside. So by environment very become peace and with love to each other, to the plant become peace, not cutting tree and useful in our creative mind to more help each other to making world peace. That's necessary.
You know, we have a saying that self-care is earth care.
自分のケアは地球のケアになります。
Yeah, so we have same element. We have 5 elements: earth energy, water energy, fire energy, wind energy, and sky energy. We have this. So this harmonize and universe and land also all inside water, fire, and clay to wind. Then now connecting. So we change the harmonize to the earth, also earthquake, peace, and the raining weather become peace. We need to more, to not angry, to fighting, not this. That's help.
Well, hopefully the United Nations General Assembly is going to put some stop to all the fighting around the world.
国連も世界でのファイティングをストップできるように
Yeah, United Nations is a good work, more plus we are part of the universe, so woman has too much compassion. Woman has compassion, love, so that they love us, love children, love people, so world is changing.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do. Enjoy this afternoon, and please continue to do what you do. Thank you. Hello. Is this okay? A little bit to this side? Okay. We are here on the green carpet during New York Climate Week, and it is also the United Nations General Assembly, and I am excited to welcome my next guest. Please state your name and affiliation for our viewers.
Yeah, I'm founder of Central Cashmere from China. I built up a brand which name is Central Cashmere. Normally, I stay in Inner Mongolia and Tibet. Now I will take a show today, so I will deliver a lot of handmade traditional craftsmanship. So I would like to share everything comes from China culture and traditional handmade. Every collection we all handmade. So sometimes one piece is take around 2 weeks.
Is this what you're wearing now?
Yes, this is the cashmere I wear now. And also, wait a moment, you will get a big show, 20 looks, and everything made by cashmere from my hometown in Mongolia.
Oh, that's amazing. So, sorry, I had to touch it. It really does. You can't see through the screen, or you can't feel through the screen, but it does feel incredible.
Yes, right. It's every cashmere is very soft, and also a lot of women behind me, they want to show their handmade work. So I think it's very important today. Yeah.
And what are you hoping will happen between fashion and sustainability? Because these types of garments are taking into consideration the reality of the climate changing and things, just the planet getting warmer. How is this going to, something like this can bridge that gap between fashion and climate?
Yeah, it's a good question. For sustainability, we should take care every step. every stamp, every working, we should think about the sustainability way, and also normally we are zero waste. That means every material, every cashmere can use for 100%, but not waste anymore. So I think I really hope every fashion should focus on the action for the sustainability stamps. Every stamp should be follow up the sustainability rules.
Okay, well, I love that. And what are you hoping will come out of this afternoon and today, and generally the awareness that is being brought on the fashion industry's role in sustainability during Climate Week in New York? What are you hoping to see change in fashion?
Yeah, actually change the fashion to the basically. Now I always say we keep the less. We keep the less clothes, but we focus on the quality. So I would like to say the cashmere quality can keep in long years. Even I can give to my daughter. So I think we use less product, but we use the quality product. This is what I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, please keep doing what you're doing. Very excited to have you showcase these amazing garments, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Yes, thank you so much. We will take 2 shows. This moment we will take 1 show, and the evening time we will take another show. Yeah.
We look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Careful, careful. This is why I don't want them coming to this side, because... Okay, please be careful.
This way? This way, yeah. Thank you.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you, right? Yeah, we've met before, yeah.
We did the green carpet before?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This means I've been doing it for many years now. I can't believe how fast time goes.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so welcome to the green carpet. I'm thrilled to have this conversation at Climate Week in New York during the United Nations General Assembly. And tell for our audience, remind them, since you've been on the green carpet before, your name, your affiliation.
Yes. Hi, my name is Joanna Yao McDermott. Yeah, I'm a beauty entrepreneur. I own my own brand called Hearted Beauty. It's a clean beauty brand that focuses on sustainability and clean ingredients. So my brand, we use 100% biodegradable packaging, and then all the ingredients are sourced directly from farm or like orchard. Yeah.
And so you're really closing that gap between beauty, which is a polluting sector, and we need to improve, obviously, how beauty products are presented to the end consumer. And you're closing that gap between beauty and climate. So talk to us why you are in that particular space and why it's important.
Yeah, because I realized that once I started creating my own brand, I realized that packaging is the most important element, because it's such most brands, they attract customers with their packaging design, but so far all the big brands are still using plastics, and it creates a lot of waste. You know how like you have a lipstick that's a little bit older, and then you have to just discard the whole thing. So I want to focus on when you discard any product from my brand, from Hearted Beauty, it's going to be 100% biodegradable. Yeah, it's not going to leave any trace to the environment. And then I think the young generations, I'm very popular on TikTok, so I think the young generation, they care about that. They are looking for brands. They want more and more brands on the market like that.
And they do absolutely care about that, and you've really found something effective that's easy to scale.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think it's, it's hard for people to make a decision to buy a $500 piece of clothes, right? But it's much easier for them to decide to buy a $20 lipstick. Yeah, but the message coming with the lipstick is that pay attention to the environment, pay attention to the sustainability, and then pay attention to clean ingredients, healthy living, and sustainable living. So it's a lifestyle, it's a message about lifestyle, and then our mindset. So yeah, I love to, more, I would definitely wanted to spread the message while I sell products.
Well, you're definitely doing that. Thank you so much. Please keep doing what you're doing, and I guess I'll see you on the green carpet next year.
Thank you so much. Yes, take care. Thank you.
just join me here. Welcome to the green carpet. It is New York Climate Week. It's the United Nations General Assembly. For our audience tuning in that can't be here in person, but are tuning in from all over the US, all over the world, please state your name and your affiliation.
My name's Emily Kameyer Sumner, and I am a fashion influencer.
Okay, so as somebody in fashion, and I'm not actually in fashion, I'm very much a scientist in climate, I want to bridge this divide though. We are increasingly needing to close the gap between fashion and sustainability. So talk to us a little bit about where you fit into that space.
So my background actually is as a fashion designer and technical designer throughout my career, and so I started my platform based on the lens of talking about how to wear better and less over time and build out a wardrobe that feels sustainable but not over-consuming. I think the bridge between the divide is showing people that they don't need to be buying trend-driven items every single season, and showing them that they can restyle things that they've bought and worn for years, and really just teaching that versus the buy more and buy less quality every season.
Okay, love that message. So I'm assuming you're doing that right now. Talk to us a little bit about what went into, why'd you choose this? How was it instituted? Yes, that's a much better word. Okay, yes, tell us about this.
So this is a dress from Ulla Johnson that I bought many years ago. She makes absolutely beautiful clothes and things that will last you for years and years to come. I think that this is like a 4-year-old dress. We didn't have to go out and buy something brand new for the event. And it's something that has a little bit of like interest and texture, and so if you're, for me, like, it's going to be a fashion crowd, but it's, you know, it's daytime, so we don't need a full gown. And then pairing it with a pair of boots that are actually Ann Taylor from a couple years ago. And yeah.
I love it. So you also identify the designers and the brands that can be reworn, right? Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about designers that are making an effort to really create pieces that last.
Oh, that's a great question. Ulla Johnson for me is one of them. It's really, like, there are things that I own in my closet that I bought, say, from H&M, but were really well made, and so I've continued to wear them. It really is a question of, are you going in and shopping and finding things that look like they're going to last one season, or are you going in and finding things that really look like they're well made and are going to like hold up for a couple of years?
Well, I love what you're doing, love the message. What are you hoping comes out of your participation today at the First Lady's Luncheon, and generally coming out of this week, this climate week, this really critical climate week at this juncture where, you know, we're rapidly warming up the planet, so things have got to change or something's going to give.
Yeah. So for me, it's finding inspiration in what people will be saying today, the people that I'll meet and have conversations with, talking about ways that we can do better, and then how can I take that to my audience and teach them those lessons.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with our audience about this, and please keep doing what you're doing. You look fabulous.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You too. Please just be careful and join me over here. We're here on the green carpet at the First Lady's Luncheon. It's Climate Week New York, the United I said that so many times. Oh, sure. Move them to the other side?
Yes.
Oh. So me be on that side? Okay. Actually, you could be on the right side. Okay. Thank you for joining me on the green carpet at the First Lady's Luncheon during Climate Week New York. And tell our audience tuning in what brings you here today. Your name, your affiliation, what brings you here today.
Hi, my name is Jenny Jiangzhu. I'm a founder and chairwoman of the board of Lush Decor Home.
Wonderful. And so tell us about the relationship between what you do and sustainability, how to improve sustainability and the climate.
So I feel like now, especially now, the sustainability is so important. The fashion, including not just how we dress, but also how we live. And in what Lush Decor Home, and sustainability is very important through our production, through our craftsmanship, it's most important is the story behind each fabric, each product, how we be responsibly to produce and for our planet and for the people.
So I'm assuming you're also dressed in a way that, as you described, tell us a little bit of why you chose to wear what you chose to wear.
I choose to wear this lace, and also it's one of my friends. Actually, it's not I bought it. It's from my friends. We have this tradition. We wanted to swap instead of buy so many. And sometimes we just go to each other's closet and pick different things. So this way we don't have to buy and waste.
That's a great idea. I think that's a great message for our viewers that are tuning in. We've heard some creative ways of, re-wearing clothes, reimagining clothes, but yes, how about borrowing some friends' clothes?
Exactly, especially a lot of like gowns and how many events you go. This is a great way to, also a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Mine is rented. I just want to make that point. This has been rented. Okay, so what are you hoping comes out of today's event, and what are you hoping to see come out of this Climate Week New York?
I just hope there's like more people aware and how important the sustainability and to affecting our planet and also affect the people's life. It's going to start from everyone.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to our audience, and I hope you have a fabulous afternoon.
Thank you so much.
I'll do the three of them together. Okay. I'm running the green carpet. I can't go. You can You look fabulous. It's green. Oh, Janina's still here. Okay. Are we able to get... Move this way just a little bit. Move this way. So obviously I know all of you. You'll just follow my lead. This is quick. It's fun. So we are the media partner for them, so we basically were amplifying the different interviews we're doing here, and then in return we get to last night's event and this event. It's just nice to mix it up. Sherry's not able to come, and I'm so disappointed because she loves this. Good? Okay. Welcome, dear friends and colleagues, to the green carpet at the Fashion for Development First Ladies Luncheon. And for our audience tuning in, please just state your full name and affiliation.
Hey, Diane Holdorf, Executive Vice President at the World Business Council for Sustainable Development.
Ebony Twilly Martin, Environmental Consultant.
I'm Monica Medina. I'm a Senior Fellow at Conservation International.
So I needed to get the three of you in for a quick interview because there's so many fashionistas here, and they're really looking to merge with climate and sustainability leaders. And you are three of some of the top sustainability leaders that I know. And so talk to us, I'm just going to ask each of your views on where sustainability and fashion merge. Diane, I'll start with you.
Thanks so much. So we're already working with many of the fashion companies on what are the circular transition indicators that they need to begin to move their whole product lines to be more circular. But equally, their sourcing is critical for them, and we're working with them on regenerative agriculture. What does that mean? How do they source? What's their procurement strategies? As we continue to bring these things together, it'll start to get really exciting for the sector.
So we also know that justice has to be at the forefront and ensuring that what we're producing actually is getting to the communities that need it and that it's produced in a way that is sustainable so that they're able to carry them and create more community. So that's what this event is about, and that's what we're excited to be here today for.
And I would say the intersection in my career has been around plastic pollution and the fact that so much of fashion is disposed of so quickly. So if we can find ways to reuse and recycle these materials or to make things from more organic materials, new technologies are out there that can help us make all of fashion more sustainable. And there's so much power in the marketplace and in consumers.
Okay, you heard it. Great advice from real climate and sustainability leaders. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me on the green carpet. Please enjoy the rest of your afternoon and continue to look fabulous. It's fun. It's fun. I'm really talking to models and like fashion designers, so this is nice. Thanks. Enjoy. I'll see you upstairs. You're 11 as well, right? Table 11?
Yes.
Okay, great.
11 as well.
Okay.
And is Tim here, or how do I go find him? I didn't even ask where I'm supposed to go next, if I can. Or
Tim?
Is it Tim who's going to interview me in the car?
Oh, no, I'm taking both of you with me. We'll leave together.
Okay,
and we'll go straight there. Okay.
Are we going to be here together?
Yeah. After that. Oh, sorry. The lighting is for...
I just thought you
Oh, no. It's really, the light is meant to be on the guests, so... Okay. Of course. Okay. Welcome to the green carpet. It is the First Ladies Luncheon at Climate Week New York, and I'm excited to have our next guest. Please state your name and affiliation for our audience.
Hi, I'm Lauren Bessemer. I'm the Global Senior Vice President for The Harmonist. We are the official fragrance for Fashion for Development. And I'm really excited to be here today and have all of the people that are visiting today try our fragrances, which we have in the swag bags, which I'm really excited about.
Harmonist is one of my favorite fragrances. Your founder actually gifted me one not long ago, and I used it many a times, and I'm out, so I'm very excited that there's going to be some here. So I know the story behind the Harmonist. Please tell us about the sustainability journey for our audience.
Well, our products are very well thought, and we're very thoughtful, not only to the customer, but the environment. They're made of one of the most beautiful materials in the world. They're highly concentrated, and we are so excited to share them all with you.
What are you hoping happens in beauty to kind of close that gap between unsustainable practices and how the beauty sector has been has been operating, but now obviously it needs to change as the environment is suffering?
Absolutely. I really feel that everyone needs to make those efforts. There's many new guidelines that we all as companies are watching daily, and we're happy to make the different changes for it. I'm excited to see so many companies following suit.
I hope you have a fabulous rest of the afternoon. We can hear that it's time to get to our tables, and thank you for being a contributor and a participant in the First Ladies Luncheon.
Thank you for having us here. Bye.
I'm Chantal Query. Yeah. She's the one who, did she tell you to come up next?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm one of
we
the
haven't...
honorees. That,
Oh, no, of course. We just have an order.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they told me to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just come a little bit closer.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, welcome to the green carpet at the First Ladies Luncheon. It's Climate Week New York. It's the United Nations General Assembly. And for those who can't be here but are tuning in from the United States, around the world, please state your name and affiliation.
Yeah, so I'm Chantal Query, and I'm the Chief Culture Officer of the Bista Collection. We operate incredible shopping destination around the world, and we're opening our Belmont Park Village in 3 weeks from now.
Where is that going to be located?
Long Island, in New York, actually, just 30 minutes from Grand Central. So.
Okay, so for where we are right now, that's not too far away at all. Amazing. So tell us a little bit about for those who won't be hearing your speech when you are going to be honored in a little bit. It's okay. That's a first. That's a first. We're gonna edit this, by the way. It's not live. It's not live. So I'm gonna ask you that question again. From the second question. Okay. For those that are not here to hear your speech after you're honored this afternoon, tell us a little bit about what we can expect to hear.
So, in my role, I'm really focused on empowering women and children around the world. So, really, through different programs that I've launched and through my social enterprise focused on ending child marriage, I really see the power of fashion to do good. So, you're going to hear a bit about that, but most importantly, how fashion can be a true force for good and can really create an impact, a ripple effect of change around the world.
Well, thank you for that teaser. And ultimately, what do you hope will come out of today's, you participating in today's event and then generally coming out of this week?
So listen, we all have a power to influence. We all have a power to make action. So it's very much about what can we do in our own bubble, in our own world, in our own function to really generate change in the world. That's what I hope people will get out of it.
Well, your enthusiasm is contagious. Thank you for everything you're doing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
This is a Chinese fashion designer.
Nice to meet you.
This is his brand.
Wang Feng. Amazing.
But
Okay.
he can only speak Chinese. So can he speak Chinese? Yeah, I can translate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he'll respond in Chinese?
I can translate. Yeah.
Okay. So, welcome to the green carpet, and it is New York Climate Week, and it is the United Nations General Assembly, and we are excited to share with our audience your name and affiliation. So please let the audience.
大家好，我是设计师王峰，很开心来到纽约。这次呢，我是带我们的全新系列后院 The Garden 系列来纽约展示，很开心来到纽约第一夫人时尚晚宴，希望下次有机会多来纽约参加纽约时装周，超级喜欢纽约。
And this is your brand we see here, Wang Feng Couture. Okay, so tell us what your contribution to today's event has been. His role in today's event.
我们品牌是2005年成立，至今是有19年历史了。
Okay, well, we hope you have an incredible time here. And what are you hoping comes out of today? And what are you hoping comes out of this week, New York Climate Week?
为什么你会来到这里？你希望今天能获得什么收获，或者想给大家传递什么东西？
我是雨熙女士邀请我来参加纽约第一夫人晚宴，那我想带我们的全新系列在纽约第一夫人晚宴展示，然后我希望下次有机会多来纽约。
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nobody from my team is here today. Nobody. We're so spread thin. Everyone's in like different locations. I think Hi, Linda. Did you get your table number? Yeah. I need to. There's a running show. So if there's are you drunk or show? Hi, Terry.
You ready to wrap? Or?
I mean, the show runs on.
Yeah, so if we're done, if you want to do a wrap.
Yeah. Oh, should I say something?
Do you want her to do a wrap? Are you still on the other camera? Are you taking this camera right now? Okay, so if you want to do a wrap, we can come to you.
Okay, so just say something like live, you mean, from?
No, if you want to wrap up your green carpet here.
Okay.
You want to wrap up the beat like right now on the other camera. So we can talk, but I'm just saying, can you wrap like up your live stream?
Yeah.
So, you know, thanks for.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
I'll let you cue her.
So we are coming to a close 2024 Green Carpet Fashion for Development during New York Climate Week and the United Nations General Assembly. This has been a fabulous event already, and we can't wait for your feedback on what you saw today and the interviews you heard. Thanks for tuning in, and let us know what you thought. All right.